I met Lewis in South Florida. We were young, in our 20s. We're coming up on our 20-year anniversary. It was just one of those things where our friendship just clicked.
Yeah. Being together as a family, as a unit, spending that time, I know it's very important. As you get older, time is much more important than it was before. There's many different paths. For me, education is not only about getting a degree, it's also about experiences.
My path was a little rocky. I had to put my education on hold. Lewis was also pursuing his college career as well. And as the years kind of went on and we kind of grew our family, we had kids, I really felt that it was my time. It was a perfect opportunity for me to kind of go back to school and really look at what I wanted. I ultimately decided on Penn State. It just sang to me. You know, Penn State was one of those things where the online program, it was just a great fit for me. Being able to, create a schedule that was really easy for myself and for my kids' needs. And the marketing program it was everything that I really wanted.
Tracey's path is actually connected completely to my education as a whole. We were there celebrating her amazing accomplishment of her degree. I started to walk around and I see these historical markers everywhere. There was a sense of belonging that it was presenting to me. And then all of a sudden you're thinking, wow, I'm missing something. And I have nothing to be missing. And then on the drive home to Atlanta, I tell Tracey, it's like, I'm thinking of maybe getting another degree. All she said is like, do it.
They always say that education is something that nobody can ever take away from you. And I preach that to my kids. At the end of all of it, you get this degree and there's that accomplishment that comes with it. They got to see me walk on the stage and get this degree. So there's, the sweet part of it.
I think seeing them work on their degrees is kind of like an absolute motivator for everything that I do in my life. Sometimes I have these downs where I don't get as good grades as I usually would, but seeing that motivation that they have can also help me.
Penn State really did truly prepare me for my career. Everything is always a new experience. Every class you take, every interaction you go through, it's all new. And you don't know what to expect, so you kind of make it your own. And for me, it was the perfect experience for me because it allowed for me to be a mom, but it also allowed for me to be a great student. And it allowed for me to be a great professional in my career. I knew where I needed to be and how I needed to get there. And I don't think without an education I could have elevated myself the way I intended or wanted to without Penn State World Campus.